What's happening, guys? Welcome. Saturday Night Live. I think we're live. It looks like we're live. We should be live. Everything should be live. It looks like it's blurry. Stop in, say what's up. Ashley, thanks for joining. Rad Raft, thanks for joining. Stream Elements is in. This is in. Pin that for now. All right. Nope, I don't want to undo that. Is it really just blurry on my face, or is it just on the screen? What's up, Harley? Thanks for joining. Toby, thanks for coming in. Loud and clear. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it looks good in OBS, but on YouTube, like the streaming software, it looks super blurry. I feel like nothing's ever smooth. If the fan's putting in a bunch of feedback, let me know. I can turn it off. It's just a trillion degrees out here, so I'm trying to be lazy and like have the fan on. Let's see. Here. Get a couple people in here. Got a couple things we're working on tonight. Okay, that's not bad. All right, so it's just the weird YouTube studio thing that I never use, but I thought I would use tonight. What's up, guys? What's up? Thanks for stopping in. That looks good. This looks good. All right, so Saturday night, I thought one of the coolest things to work on tonight, I got a couple things to wrap up, but this is my latest project. This is the UTB 18 with the bugger chassis. So this is all UTB 18 running gear, but it's on an actual railed chassis, and it perfectly fits the Sand Scorcher body. You can pick this up from Spare Time Hobbies. I'll have the full video coming on it. I just finished building it. It is aluminum frame rails and a bunch of really nice 3D printed parts. I went ahead and dropped in a Holmes revolver motor and an ESC that we're not quite able to talk about yet, but we will be talking about shortly. And then obviously dropped in the Reefs RC Raw 400 LP. So I needed drive shafts, was the last thing I needed to complete this, and we should be able to get it going. I forgot I have shocks somewhere. I don't know where, but I have them. They're somewhere, and I don't know where they are. They're not on the bench over there. I didn't bring them in for roll call, for mail call, so that doesn't make any sense, but I do have them. They are somewhere. But let's go ahead and drop these in and see if we can get this running. David Pig, what's up, buddy? The Island Boys. Just trying to make it, dude. Just trying to make it. Stream Elements bot is running. That's pretty good. I don't remember which, if I built front or rear already. So let's see. That looks like rear, and then we have front and front. Okay. This is just my UTB 18 like parts bucket. I try to keep everything like segregated in little like parts trays, so that way I can keep my projects together. How's everybody's week going? What have you guys been up to? Did anybody do anything fun in RC today? We had softball practice, and then I did nothing all day. I had a lot of ideas of things I was gonna do, but I was lazy. I didn't do anything. I just lounged around on the couch all day until I came out here with you guys. So, which was not a bad way to spend my Saturday. Yeah, the UTB 18 Scorcher is, I'm in love with this. I was so excited. Really excited. The storm was nothing. Like, we got like a little over 2 inches of rain. It wasn't that bad. No real wind to be heard of. We didn't have any like complications at home at all. I went through and like picked up all of our patio furniture and like all of that stuff because I was afraid it was gonna blow away. The wife was like, it's gonna blow away, but nothing happened. Like it was a real mild, light storm. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. So, which is a good thing, because like nobody wants to deal with that anyways. But yeah, I thought it might have been a little bit more than it was, but it was not. I shouldn't have put this little plate in, because now it makes it impossible to install this drive shaft. So did anybody get out today? It was starting to get really hot here again, so I was not motivated to do anything after I got home. I was like, nope, couch day it is. I think I did a little laundry, and that was about it. Tomorrow, I have a full day of activities. Heading over with the boys and the guys from Rock Pirates RC to the new Reefs RC warehouse, and we're going to be putting the finishing touches on the crawl course out there, which is coming together pretty good. Jeremy, what's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. How's your week going? How's your weekend? That's why I really work on stuff. Like, I feel like this is taking me longer than it should. But it's alright, I'm getting there. But yeah, so I'll be over at the Reefs RC shop tomorrow. See ya. Oh no. And we'll be putting the finishing touches of getting all of the rocks stacked out there, which it's going to be a mission, but when it's all done, it's going to be a real good time. Thank God that fell in. It will be public, but on invite only. So you'll have to, we'll make a post on the Reefs RC website that we're having, you know, a crawl event that week, that night. And then from there, you'll have to get your ticket. Once your ticket is purchased, then that'll give you all of the information for the event. It won't be open to the public 24/7. It'll only be open during events, which is the same way we did it for the previous track we had in the previous course. What's up, Brennan? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Custom Artworks is in the building. He's the guy that does all of my paint. I mean, come on, guys. Knocks it out of the park every time. So yeah, so it will be public in the fact that you can stop by and check it out, but you will have to have a ticket to get in. I think we're talking probably 20 to 40 people on the first one, and then we'll kind of go from there. I don't know. I know I've talked to him a couple times about holding them weekly or monthly. My vote is just weekly because I'm so busy, but we'll see what happens on getting it done over there. But yeah, this is nice for any of you that participated in the last one. I mean, that course was fun and all, but it wasn't nearly as fun as this is going to be. It is real, actual rock. It's not foam, and it's going to be placed pretty good. There's a couple high hills to go up and down. The Rock Pirates guys are coming out, and they're going to make it obviously epic with all that they do. Why don't I just take this out? Let's just make my life a little easier. Chris, what's going on, buddy? How hot's it out there where you're at? You getting settled in the new joint? So yeah, so we're gonna head out there. There is gonna have awesome section 167. Yeah, I'm sure it was like 105 today here, so I'm sure you're just melting out there. Oh, is this should be into here? Brennan's awesome local dude. I've had a couple of business run-ins with him. Yeah, Brennan's a great dude. Does great painting, super quick turnaround. Everything looks incredible. Yeah, Brennan knocks it out of the park. But yeah, so there's going to be one section of the course that will be lava rock. So we got a local buddy that got lava rock in for us, and so one of the hills is going to be crazy steep with lava rock on it. So it's going to be pretty cool. I did not order the new Vanquish yet. I saw it. I'm really intrigued by it. I had pretty much thrown the straight axle kit in my cart and was like, I'm buying this. I want a straight axle truck. Like, this is what I want. I'm going to get it. And then the Fordyce came out, and Josh from Vanquish and Harley Designs was on there and was like, this is my favorite one yet. This is my favorite kit. And I'm like, well, Like, do I want that kit or do I want the kit I originally thought I wanted? So I got to figure it out. I don't know yet. I also, at the same time, do not need another crawler, so it's not like life or death to get it. I really, really want that new shreddy boat, but I don't know. It's the one you want. See, Josh knows. It's the one I want. I feel like I like to have the dig and overdrive selectable, but I feel like I always leave it in selectable, and I rarely mess around with the dig. The dig is nice to have, but yeah, your Fordyce trail video was like, I don't know. I'm like, immediately, that's the one I think I need. So I don't need another truck. I mean, if you want to send one out for a YouTuber with like 4 people that are going to watch it, Lee, let me know. One that apparently can't even put a drive shaft on. The Land Cruiser truck body, yeah, it looks really good. You bought the Portal kit, right, Chris? I think that's what you bought. Yeah, I don't really want another Portal truck. I think I'd like a non-Portal truck, and yeah, you're really selling me. Let's see, Jeremy, I know the feeling about not needing another crawler. Been looking at different options. 5 YouTubers. I'll get my son to watch too. There it is, Rad. See, now we got 6 views on it. There we go. That's all we need. So yeah, I don't know. It looks good, and I think I'm gonna have to pick one up. I don't know. I really, really don't need another truck, but man, it looks nice. So it looks good. I like the look of the body. I love the simplicity of the trans. Like, it all makes sense. Did I not get enough of these set screws when I picked this kit up? So, but I'm really excited to get this up and running and try to see. I mean, obviously it's not going to crawl as well as my other UTV-18, but I think I'll probably end up playing with this one more just because I love the Sand Scorcher body, and I'm really stoked on how it came out. I mean, I don't know. It looks so good. Yeah, so Chris got the Portal kit. Yeah, I have the Gladiator that's Portal. I have the base camp, the real base camp that's Portal. I don't know. I'd like a straight axle rig. And my idea is maybe pick up that new Vanquish. I've been very impressed with the Vanquish build. It has a 4.5 550 too much motor. Bro, that sounds like a hell of a lot of motor. I don't know anybody who needs that much motor. I guess unless you're going full send all day, every day. Yeah, the new Vanquish body is nice. I really, really like the look of it. I was not expecting it when it came out, and I was like, man, that looks clean. Yeah, I like it. I like the colors. I mean, the blue's nice, but I think I like the gray a little bit more. These drive shafts are annoying that there's no set screw to hold on, like the little plastic coupler, so it just keeps falling off, which is the most annoying thing. Scott, what's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. How you doing out there? What have you been up to? Trying to hold both of these in. There we go. Let's go, fellas. Okay, now, where did those set screws go? Here it is, right here. There's one. That's not the right tool. Turn, turn, turn. It should be like right there, because it's right there in the front, and they should be clocked the same. And that got stuck. Fine detail work is hard. I gotta work on adjusting the lights so I can see, but then have the video quality look somewhat decent. Showing off my new reef shirt on camera. Telling everyone who's killing the servos. I love to hear it. I don't got a new reef shirt. Where'd you get a new reef shirt at, Scott? Did you get me one? I don't know nothing about these new shirts. I should be able to like see daylight, but maybe this spun and that's why I can't. On the website, oh, you ordered it through the new Printful setup. I know, I gotta get over there and check that out. I haven't looked at it yet. So there's that hole. There's that. That should... Okay, let's see if I can get that in there. Alright guys, where'd it go? See what I did with it? Oh, here it is. And of course I just moved everything, rolling this back and forth. They drop ship my order now. It took like 4 days. That is great to hear, Scott. That's awesome. Yeah, I need to get on there and get some stuff because my stuff is outdated. Have you heard anything else about the new Super Viterra Pro rig? Pro East Comp rig? No. I'm going to bring back Viterra just to make you happy. I'm just going to redo the whole line, Chris. I'll get it back in there for you. Here, we're going to look bad for just a second, but yeah, see? Now we're like crazy bright, but I can see. So we're just going to turn the lights up real quick while I install this gear. Yeah, I know the video quality is not great, but sometimes you got to get it done. Okay, that's in. Screw is lost again. There it is. They drop shipped an order. Oh, Richard. Yes, we can finally get new reef shirts that are not black. I'm thinking of a maroon shirt. I heard there was camo options on there too. I haven't checked them out yet, but not like I want a camo shirt, but I thought it was cool that you could get different setups. And then you can get all of the styles. Like you can get a camo, what is that called? Hawaiian shirt if you wanted, David. God damn it. This is being way too hard of a pain in the ass. Like this shouldn't be this hard to do. Like it should just drop right in. Let's see, Rad just said, I just ordered the Losi V100 Camaro disguised as a new Losi convertible. So proud. Chris is keeping that Viterra name alive. They should bring you on as the brand manager, Chris. Losi brand manager. I know some guys over there. Let me make some phone calls. I'll see if I can get you on board. See, then it immediately spins. And then I lose the set screw as well, which is just so obnoxious. You don't want the smoke. You gotta come way too far to get the smoke nowadays, buddy. You are too far. Where did it go, George? Oh my gosh, I think it's there. Okay, that goes there. Fucking moved again. I don't know, I need something because apparently I can't put a set of drive shafts in 45 minutes. Oh my god, I got it. Alright guys, that's the stream. We did it. It's in. We got half a drive set done. It's time to call it a night. No, I'm just playing. But that was embarrassing how long it did take me. And I think I'm missing the set screw for this one unless it's on the bench somewhere. 2025 Viterra Fest. Man, I read a great article the other day on the guy's thoughts on the future of Axial Fest and such events. It was pretty crazy to read. It was a good read. I think it was on the Axial Fest or Bust page. It wasn't a bad read though. I thought the guy had a lot of good points. It was well thought out. It wasn't just rambling. It was wasn't like this. Albeit McVicker. We got the Chris. We got the McVicker one line challenge. Come on out. We got one hill, one line, one spot. Please, there it is, folks. There's the bolt I needed. Tuck it in. Cool thing is the kit from the Bugger also comes with just a blank skid plate. So you can do any trans you want if you wanted to swap out the stock one. I don't mind the stock one, but if you're going for something else, like you can do it. Also, if anybody's in the market and is local so I don't have to ship it, I have the G-Speed UTB 18 chassis. I might build it because I have another axle set, but I don't really need to build it. So if anybody's looking for one, hit me up. Let's turn these down so we look presentable again. There we go. I finally got it popping over there, which I've never seen before. I never look at this like YouTube studio layout. I thought I'd look at it tonight. Try not to look at it too much because it's kind of distracting, but I just want to see the information it's giving. Scott's throwing shots, Chris. Scott is throwing shots. Scott just said, isn't a Vetera slightly upgraded Tamiya? We're also going to be working on a Tamiya tonight, too, if I ever get this done. Woo! We got drive shafts. And we have steering links. And I thought I had a horn. Come on. Oh, yeah, here we go. Horn. And that is 2.5. So we need the granddaddy to axial. I don't know if it's the granddaddy to axial, Chris. That's some wild information you're throwing out there. I don't know if I can get on board with that. I mean, you're getting nuts tonight. I need a screw, people. I need a screw I'm not going to have. Where's that Techno? This'll work. This'll work. Not ideal, but it will work. Not ideal, but it will work. Oh, we're gonna need. Shoot, we're gonna need screws for this too. Who designed the Vetera? I don't know. Your mom? Ah. Now I'm just trolling to troll. Just unnecessary, not good trolls. Pretty punchy tonight. Let's get this in. We're gonna need a longer one, which I don't think I have here. Go back to the parts bin. No way. Is this gonna be long enough? Dude, it's gonna be long enough, peeps. That's what happens. I have like stainless steel and black oxidized hardware. It doesn't matter. It's all going in. It's all gonna make the truck run. We're not trying to win a beauty contest here, except for the body. We're just trying to have a good time. All right, so now let's see if this is actually programmed in here. That's what she said. Let's see, we got this program. See, this just says new model, but I don't know. I don't know if the new model, well, let's just check it. Let's try it. Let's just plug it in and see if it works, because it might also be the new Tamiya, which we're going to work on next. We don't have power to the receiver. Why don't we have power to the receiver? Okay, how annoying is that for you guys? Signal negative. This should come out. That's on. It's getting power. right, we're just gonna go program a new channel. Model select, add new, create, and we're gonna bind it. Okay, that is so obnoxious. We got steering. Front axle already fell out. Which Holmes ES? Oh, Harley retracted his message. Josh, what are you talking about, buddy? So this is not the right one. So we're gonna have to fix that because it already fell out. Also, it's backwards. God, and it's loud. Woo! Oh, we're gonna have to do some programming. Okay, let's get this off. Let's fix this front drive shaft. I think I have the longer one we can put on. And that way it'll stay engaged. But I don't, is this the right one though? Typing in the wrong box. All right. I'll let it slide. All right, let's pop this out and let's see, maybe this one will go in and give us the same spin. Goes in. Because realistically, this thing just, see, that's too long. So I wonder if that piece is the longer piece, or if we just... Yeah, Jeremy, I need to work on like a mute system for like really loud noises like that, because that's rough for me. I can't imagine how bad it was for you guys. Hopefully nobody had headphones in. But as long as we can just get them in and proof of concept and get the steering set up, we can run it later. It sounds like nails on the chalkboard. Yeah, it was not a great idea. Come on, get in your home. Put that back out there. There's the screws I was looking for. That's there. That should be perfect. Screw. Come on, where'd it go? Is that the right hand? Is the right side? There it is. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because we're not running it tonight anyways, because it is very punchy for some reason and in reverse, which is not ideal for any of this. Not ideal in the slightest. Ooh, the sun is blaring in that background. I told my daughter today we're all like out of rooms in the house, and I told her like, I can't wait for you to move out so that way I can turn your room into a YouTube studio. She immediately was like, oh yeah? Like you're gonna be excited when I move out? Knock it off. And I was like, all right, touche, touche. Is that gonna hit the pumpkin? I think so, yeah, we need a shorter screw. Shorter screw. That beeping is so annoying. Like phone chargers? Throw it on the wireless one in my bedroom. Or on my bed, I think there's one in my camera bag. Sorry, my phone needed a phone. My son needed a phone charger. I think he plays with it while it's plugged in and then always just rolls through chargers like they're free. All right, let's get this in here. This right here, that's the sun, Josh. The sun is going down. I normally do these later so that way these are gone, but then I thought maybe people would like a 6 o'clock stream versus a 7 o'clock stream. It's hitting right above this. I need something to go back there. A rag shirt. Of course, it's in the wrong spot. Haha, so much better. So much better. Yeah, some of us have to YouTube from their 1,000-degree garage because we're out of room in the house because we bought a house that's only a 3-bedroom. So no fun, cool shit here. No hobby rooms. One day. I tried to set it up in the dining room and the wife was not on board. I was like, I'll roll it in and out. She was like, there's no way you're ever going to take this thing in and out. And I was like, all right, touche. You know me all too well. But that does look better. Yeah, normally I go a little later so the sun's behind the mountains. Just because that's like pegboard where we have all of the, on the other side is all like the lawn equipment. That is backwards too. Yep, I want that one. What do I want? Reverse. So look, we got steering. I still gotta mount this somewhere, but and then like this. Don't hit the motor. I mean, tell me how good this looks. Like, right? Obviously, I'm gonna put the lens bezels in up there, but I mean, doesn't it look incredible? I have new sets of wheels coming. I tried these from Pitbull. Let's see, there we go. But they hit the Trio knuckles, so they will not work. But I have new ones coming. They're going to be an 8-hole from RC 4-wheel drive from Mickey Thompson. One of my local buddies had one. So yeah, but all I got to do now is mount the body. I got a full interior for it. I have to paint that and get it going, but we have steering, which is really, really exciting. I'm gonna put it on the ground so that way it's not crazy loud. Let's see if we can get it to drive. Yeah, we were going. The opinion mesh on this thing did not like to set as tight as I would have liked it to, but we got it in there. So, all right, this truck officially runs-ish. We can mark it in the run-ish category. I don't know why this one is always having so much more camber, but we can put the inner fenders back in. What was that noise? Real quick. Make sure the kids didn't kill each other. No way she answers. I'm gonna have to go inside for sure because they never make anything easy. Drop that in there. This can come back into this one. Am I gonna get that good where it's just lined up on the first try? It kind of feels like I am. I'm thinking maybe not. Of course, she's not going to answer me, because why would she make my life simple? Da-na-na-na-na-na. Get in the hole. How's anything new on the Pro Moto? Since the last time I talked about it or went live, I've actually done a couple of upgrades. So I replaced the servo with a Reefs RC 900 Smart because I was in the truck doing the Savart's Custom RCs. Thanks for joining, buddy. I was doing the carbon plates, so I replaced the aluminum plates with the carbon fiber ones. And while I was in there, I had like half the bike taken apart. So I figured while I do that, I might as well do the servo as well. So I took the Reefs RC 900 because I had it at home and it dropped right in, which was pretty awesome. I saw a couple guys on the Pro Moto pages like really struggling with servo options. And I'm not sure why. I mean, it dropped right in. I didn't have to do anything besides adjust the endpoints. So, all right, guys, BRB. I don't have a fun be right back screen, but give me 5 seconds. 5 seconds. So there was screaming.
He ate the whipped cream too. All of it, Dad.
Buy your kids a phone so that way you can communicate with them and they could never have it on them. So apparently the screaming was, my son ate all the ice cream and whipped cream and didn't leave any for my daughter. So, and she doesn't have her phone because it's in her room charging on silent. So I walk inside, see what all the yelling's about, thinking something might happen, and then she tries to jump scare me from behind the wall. I'm like, bro, or where's your phone? So apparently now, tomorrow, I'm gonna make a cool BRB screen with like, maybe see if I can get the little thing to bounce around like the old Office theme where it like doesn't touch the corner. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, apparently it's worth fighting over, Josh. It's really like she is in there in full 13-year-old terror, just screaming about ice cream. I'm like, what? Yeah. Yeah, that new age of 13 is pretty good. Speaking of children, how are you feeling today, buddy? I know you you might have went the opposite way with that procedure. Are you alive? Did you walk around? I missed Friday Night Live because it was me and the wife's anniversary and we were out to dinner. But you healing up okay? Are you living? Are you surviving? Is Nicole waiting on you hand and foot? Exactly. In my house, an open tub of ice cream is an empty tub. I think they had that entire tub for like 3 days and it is gone so fast. Thanks, Rod. 16 years it's been yesterday. 16 years. So, yeah. It was a fun time. We headed out to Newport. Rented some bikes, hit up a couple breweries. It was fun overall. I had a good time. We always like do something small. We never do anything like lavish. It's fun to stay local and hang out. There we go. All right, truck number 1. Done-ish. It needs a lot of programming. The pinion needs to be fixed, but it looks great. Oh, and they give you this awesome little motor. Did that show up? Let's see. Come on, focus on the motor. There it is. So I'm gonna have to paint it, but it slips in right back here like so. And then like, I mean, right? Pretty dope looking. Yeah, PBS one would be funny, Brennan. Or like the that stupid cat on the wire, like, hang in there, we'll be right back. One of those is coming. I spent forever trying to work on like new overlays. Like if somebody goes and like subscribes, like you click this, now it should pop up in this corner, which is pretty cool. Oh, you guys can't see it yet. And now it pops up in the corner. So that took me way longer than it should have to get that set up. But I did get it. I did get it set up. It is up. It's up and ready to go. So yeah, she doesn't need ice cream. I'll bring her ice cream. Where did you get the motor? It came from Spare Time Hobbies with the Bugger Chassis kit. So it was all in one, all the 3D pieces. Comes with an awesome like rear bumper as well that I have to glue on. I haven't glued it on yet. And then you can also run CMS. So it has a CMS mount. And then this bolts on the front for your panhard. And you use the other link from the front forelink to get your panhard. And then they give you two, they're not going to show very well, but they give you two mounts to go on the axle. So you have a panhard mount on the axle, which is, I mean, it's all very nicely done. They did a good job. What's up, Battlegrounds RC? Thanks for stopping in. How's your night going? How's your Saturday? I'm dying of thirst. No, she does not eat ice cream. She's fine. She had something else already. So next project of the night is RadRap. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks, buddy. Look, it popped up. And you guys should have heard a ding. Need some CMS. Would need to raise the body. You don't need to raise the body. It sits. Hold on. So it actually sits right here in between the chassis rails, but like even it mounts in this slot right here. My only complaint was with how low it sat, you lost all front up travel. So like right now I have a pretty decent amount of up travel, but it hit the servo on the top of it. So yeah, I didn't think it was the greatest option, but it is an option if you're going like super scale. But I mean, I'm not going that crazy. Like, I just want it to look cool when it goes down the trail for 5 minutes. That's all I'm looking for. Greetings, what's up, Ty Joe? Yep. So, next project is I picked up the latest from Tamiya, the BBX01, no, the BBX chassis and the BB01, which is their latest two-wheel drive buggy. So, I'm running the Reefs RC 299 up front, cheap ESC in the back, and then right now I'm running a Tekin 17.5. I don't know if it's going to be not enough motor. I have a fear it's going to be not enough motor, but the only other one I had laying around that I could find when I went to build it was an 8.5, and I knew that would probably be way too much, and the 17.5 was already soldered to the ESC, so it seemed like it was going to be a good fit. Like it made sense to run that. But project one was install a ball diff, and I cannot stand a ball diff. I hate to tune a ball diff. I hate everything about them. See, the ding did work. So I went over and they sold a gear diff. So I bought the gear diff. My buddy Chris moved far away, and he is the guy I would have had to have tuned my ball diff for me. So I was left to my own devices, and I picked up a gear diff, and I think it's just going to be so much easier to use. Yeah, servo on axle works a lot, Savart. It's a good option. You don't have to worry about the servo steering interfering with the suspension geometry at all or with the suspension performance. It's always a more performance driven option than CMS. It's always going to do a better job. But I feel like most of the time I'm trying to make it like scale performance, so I normally go CMS, but we'll see. Well, there we go. I don't know if Chris wanted people to know, but that's where it is. And I need grease, which is right here. So let's build a diff. Looks like this is going to go in here. And then I'm going to put a little grease on it. Could you give a brief description on ball diff versus gear diff? Not expertly, and I would never claim to be one, but I can give a description and show you what's going on. So this is the ball diff. Come on, focus. There we go. So inside the gear is a bunch of tiny holes, and then you run friction plates and actual balls around there. And then what you do is you take 2 Allen wrenches and you tighten this down on each side. That compresses the balls together, and then it provides a differential, as in as the balls and the diff plates push against each other, it allows it to rotate this way, you know, like any car would. So the inside wheel can spin slower than the outside wheel. The problem is they're really hard to set correctly. So if you set them too loose, it just spins and doesn't go anywhere. And if you set them too tight under too much acceleration, you actually can burn up the balls, and that's the best description from Josh right there. Yeah, but it'll burn up the disc and this, where this just uses your standard differential gears and diff fluid. So you can adjust the like traction for, say, with thicker fluid. So the higher fluid you go, the more like a locker you get. The lower you go, the more open it'll get, and it will do what's called diff out. So as the wheel unloads, it's more likely to diff out quicker on that side with thinner fluid, if that makes sense. Yes, gear diffs, bring it by now. I'll build it for you. It's built. It's going in the parts bin because I got a gear diff. I can't deal with that. I mean, especially in like this type of car, like who needs ball diff performance? Gears are so much better. Tyro, Josh knows about magic balls. Ball diffs for mechanical friction. Yes, exactly. Where gear diffs use fluid. It's just get in there. Are you recovering better, Josh? Are you feeling all right? Ooh, that's a lot of grease, but we're just gonna run with it. Kind of put that in. And then it looks like we're going with this, and then this washer. And this is what is gonna hold that side of the ball diff together. The thing that's weird about Tamiya is they literally just say like Tamiya dampener oil. Like I don't know what this is. I don't know what thickness it is. So we're just gonna hope and pray it's right for this, and we're gonna run it. Mixed veggies for dinner again. Peas work the best. Peas are your best friend. It's been a little while, but peas are good. Shit, I forgot the pin. I was like, wait a minute, this isn't gonna work at all. Let's see here. Pop this out. Now that it's covered in grease, that'll be fun to deal with later. And we're gonna throw it on the little manual right here. And then this should come out. Yeah, my bad. Forgot the pin. I was having too much fun. 2K diff oil. I might have 3. Let me go look. So it looks like this is going to go back in. And then, oh yeah, this should sit, and then the pin should hold it all together, right? Yeah, I just did that in reverse. I took it apart to put it back together the exact same way I had it. And then we'll need a BRB screen to figure out if I have 2K diff oil according to Shrek. What's in the shocks? Soft, Chris. Soft is in the shocks because I went full tamiya build and didn't mess around with anything. And we went soft. Soft. So I don't know if it's good or not, but it is soft. So yeah, I figured I'm not trying to like win a race. Shocks should be fine. I'm gonna go try to hit local CTRC, have a good time out there, and I'd like to get it on the beach and the desert for the run video. I don't know if I can get all that done, but that is the goal. Come on, baby, just barely. There we go. That's the goal. 35 front, 35 rear. That was my goal if soft sucks. Nothing is different after the healing process. He is 100% right. You don't notice anything. It's a good time. Everybody should get it done. That's what this goes here. There we go. That is on. All right, now to the bottom. And it looks like we're just gonna put a little grease in here to hold everything together. And then we're going to repeat the process. So we're going to put this in. It's weird that there's not a bearing. Love running at the beach. Hate the cleanup afterwards. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't run in the sand. But I thought this thing, with the styling of it, ripping through the beach would be a pretty good time. So, I mean, one cleanup's not too bad. Especially for this, because I think I'd have to do a full cage dismantle to get it like back together. And we're going back to full light. 100%. Oh, you put oil in the O-rings before you put them in the cups. Blink twice for no. I'm just assuming this thing is gonna leak horribly, if I'm being honest. Where, oh where? There it is. And here's the pin. I feel like I haven't built a diff in forever. All I do is that crawling stuff. Oh, I forgot I have mail to show you guys, which some of it I'm pretty excited about. Some of it is probably not that exciting. I got a bunch of parts in from Trail for the Promoto. Well, that's what we were talking about. We were talking about Promoto before the kids started screaming at each other. So I ordered, since the last time you guys saw it on stream, I picked up the carbon fiber side plates for it. I dropped in a Reefs RC 900 Smart. I replaced the triple clamps, and just to waste money, I also replaced the foot pegs. Because there's no advantage to replacing them, but they just looked so cool being done. And then in the parts box, which I can go get now. Is this in there all the way? I didn't hear a snap. Hold on, let me get the parts box. So, in the parts box, I picked up the lower fork legs, and I picked up 2 sets of hubs. So I got silver for the hole shots I bought, and I got blue for the Supermoto wheels that will eventually get here sooner than later. Eventually, they'll get here. So yeah, that's all gonna go on there. It's still been a ton of fun, and I love that thing, and I continue to waste so much money on it. Did you order a Deegan jersey? I did not. I ordered another Jeremy Martin jersey because mine is pretty beat up. And then I ordered from Max Custom Designs a full livery kit for it. So I went with kind of the same palm tree theme I've been running and got it all up and ready. So I'm really excited for that. Let's see. I might be able to show you guys. Let's see. Hold on. I bet I can. So let's go here. Messages. I don't want to give out too much information from my messages back and forth. But I have, yeah, so let's go name. I gotta figure out how to get me. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I go. Nope. I gotta figure that out. But this is going to be the new livery coming for the Moto. And then I also have this one coming as well. So I ordered yellow plastics. Those are already here. And I have a full Ricky Carmichael theme coming. But yeah, this is going to be the new logo for that. And then I also ordered up new, what's that, charger wrap for the Genzace iMars D300. And I got a new radio wrap coming. It'll be all the same style and theme. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this. This is my number. Everything's good here. So I'm really excited to get that. I wonder why this is so cleared out. Why isn't this like bigger? So this video capture device, mic's in here, subler, face cam border. I would like to be... I should be getting royalties. Oh, I didn't realize I could read you guys down here. It's not very easily done. 1.0 hold tires for your 124 scale. I actually currently don't have a 24 scale. It's with Chris in his new location. They have a... Boom, there we go. They have a big 24 scale comp scene out there. So I let him my Gladiator, and I don't even have one. So no 24 scale for me. I mean, I saw the new Little Guy Racing one, and it makes me really want to buy one. But I never run them. Like, I get them, I'm excited for it for like 2 weeks, and then I never run it. Yeah, Bullhead City Hobbies has a nice indoor 24 scale and 18 scale comp scene. So Chris needed a car. Mine was just sitting there. So I told him to take it out, have a good time, let me know. Chris always brings stuff back in better condition than when it left. The shocks, even though they don't hold oil, will be better. There'll be something improved by it. It's always happened, so I never mind lending Chris a truck. They always come back. They're always in nice condition, and it works out. See, this is what I thought. Yeah, that bottom gear is not sitting in place. The stupid pin keeps getting pushed over just enough that it won't lock in. They got that many guys coming out for a comp at the hobby shop? That's insane. Well, now I got more stream work to do to figure out why my face is translucent. I want it to be 100%. I originally had that problem with the whatever that thing's called, the subscriber alert, but I fixed that this week. And I also set up, for the first time ever, super chats. I don't know how they work or anything, but it comes up similar to this and says like there was a super chat, so it's kind of cool. I feel like I'm just always trying to, you know, change something out every time. Always, buddy, anything for you, you know that. No problem. And is it open? It is open. Oh yeah. Little bit of diff fluid. And then we'll get to the fun part where I try to install this in the truck while reading instructions and still talking to you goofballs. Woo! It is kicking out here. What did I do with that grease? I'd like a little... There it is. I just want a little bit for this gasket. Put a little protective layer, then maybe it won't leak out before I even get to run this car, because that probably won't happen until next weekend. So the few of you that are in here, I stereotypically do a build video. I talk about it with an intro, and then I go to time lapse. And sometimes I talk about the individual changes I make on that step. So for building bag A, I'm like, this is what I changed on bag A. These are my thoughts. This is what I went through. So the last one I did, I started to do time lapse and then was like, you know what? No time lapse. I don't think people are watching those. The YouTube analytics, you know, it doesn't look great for like people staying through the time lapse. So then this latest one, like on this one, I talk about it. Hey, I got the BBX01, really stoked. I'm gonna build it. Then it's just gonna cut right to like, hey, here's the built truck. Let's go run it, and then a bunch of running video. Do you guys think you would like that better? Do you want more of that intro on knowing exactly what is happening and what I've done throughout the process? Do you not care about build videos at all? Like, what are you guys looking for? If you're looking for, this is too small. If you're looking for anything specific, like what are your guys' thoughts on like what you're looking for out of a video? Well, that doesn't make any sense. That's 1552. Is there stuff on this? I used this the other night to get glue off of a project I was working on, and I think there's glue residue on it, which is not good. Do it the opposite way. Run it first, then take it all back apart at the end. Just start with the running video, and then just at the end, just have closed box, and it's back. Anybody's looking to run this brand new truck, I'll even shrink wrap it. That sounds like a plan. Break the mold. Yeah, I mean, between you, Matt, and everybody else, it's hard to innovate. You guys are out there just with like every badass idea and skills ever. It's just really kicking ass. By the way, I have the 3D scanner in the cart, just chilling in there, along with the 10 other items I feel I need. But after those last couple 3D scan videos you did, I'm like, dude, that is such a cool thing. Maybe that's what I'll do. Instead of doing like a top 25 review channel or like one of those review channels that goes through, I'm just gonna go watch your videos, Josh, and then we'll just comment on them and we can all watch them live together. Let's see, long as it's not 23. Oof, that feels so light. 24 scale. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not in the market to purchase a new 24 scale. Build videos are how I like to build, along with whether it's the same kit or not. I like the company. I agree. I'm actually watching Scale Builders build video on the BBX as I build the BBX. Building a 24 scale now while hanging out with us. I love that. I have a couple of 24 scales, but I don't run them. This feels incredibly light. I think I made a red choice. It doesn't matter. It's going in. Going in. But yeah, I'm always just trying to, you know, come up with new ideas, try to predict what you guys are gonna like and watch. I mean, 95% of the time, I feel like what I think you guys want to watch, no one watches, and then something I post that I think no one's gonna watch, then everybody watches it. So it's kind of backwards for what I ever think, but I'm on board. Let's build. Well, actually, let's see these. I've been meaning to look at these. So since I plan to run the BBX on sand, I thought it only made sense to pick up sand tires. And they are now insanely cheap. I heard there was a couple YouTubers that were really trashing them for how much these were. So I think they got scared and really reduced them. But I mean, it's a pretty good looking tire. Like here's stock. So they're pretty similar, and it's a 1.9. So I think I'm gonna get some deep dish 1.9s for the rear, and then some like standards for the front. I think would look pretty cool on this truck. because the fronts are still pretty wide, but I thought a deep dish would look sick on the rear. Like here, we can just throw them on the stock tires for now, which are not going on the truck stock. I plan to change them up a little bit. Did you get 2 fronts? Seems like Josh's preferred method. I had to really search for the rears. They weren't advertising them and didn't seem like they wanted to let them go. So yeah, I picked up all fronts. Yeah, but luckily they're pretty cheap now. But I mean, not a bad, it's a pretty good look. I think it'll do well. I don't think I'm gonna be able to wheelie with this diff, but it's not a bad look. These are the front stock fronts, and these are the RC 4-wheel drive ones. So the rib is a little bit bigger. I'm hoping they work out better. They were so cheap. Bullies on the internet making fun of poor RC 4-wheel drive. They're just out there trying to make 2 G's for a $300 part. I mean, you know, they're just trying to do them best. They got kids to feed. All right, instruction manual. We have some parts here. Stickers. We could sticker later tonight. I was originally planning on going on for like 6 to 8, but we'll see how we're doing, how we're vibing, and kind of play it by ear. So we're not building the diff, so we don't need to worry about that. We have, this is the old, nope, we have this one. So this one gets this gear into here, and then it looks like it gets a bearing and T3. Which I now have to go find. You don't know anything about that, huh, Josh? Kids in their factories. Oh my God, you're gonna get RC 4-wheel drive is gonna petition to shut down this channel now. That is A, not T. That's not. Is this the other A? There's like 2 A's. Those are both A's. It's T over here. T's not over here. T. What is this? Is this T? This is B, not T, it's B. Maybe this. This is, I think this is like X. Not T. Come on, give me a T. C. This has got to be T. This is T, and I said T3. Right here. T3. Looking at 12 VS410 builds. Yeah, I could be down for that. I still have an unreleased VS410 build video that I shot. Lee with RC Car Action was kind enough to let me shoot the video to get like started, but it's in my dining room with just like a random banner. There's no sound equipment. There's nothing. It sounds awful. It looks awful. It's just ceiling lights. And when I built it, they were like, oh, this guy's going to do the paint job. So I said that guy's name over and over and over. And then come to find out a completely different guy did the paint. So it sounds dumb. And there's one port where like it didn't add audio at all from the GoPro. So it's just me spinning an F10, just like, so I just never put it out. I was like too embarrassed. It sounded like crap. 5x11, 5x1. Is it a bearing or is it a spacer? MA29. Plastic spacer. Well, this is the only plastic spacer, so I'm assuming it's not that one. It's this one. Plastic spacer into weird cone piece. I had it. I pulled it off. Cone piece. There it is. I like only 4 or 5 trucks now, and now one is Vanquish. I'm gonna see, even give it a number. And then we have another. Nope, it's not that one. It's not gonna be. It's got to be this one. Nope, that one's this one. I did say I was putting a 17.5 in it. It's kind of far. Tekin Redline 17.5. Why? Do you think it needs more motor? or less motor? I was thinking more, but I don't know. I think he did. He did. A15. Man speed. I just want to be able to like get around the track and not destroy it. Josh, what did you put in yours? A's over here. A12, 14, 15. I don't know. They were all over the place on the Tamiya page for like recommendations. One guy was like, he was trying to put in the Fusion SE system. I'm like, wait, what? Like that can't be right. This is too big. I didn't put enough motor. Okay, so which motor did you go with? The 17.5 trash? 3300, or I have a Phantom. I don't need to impress the ladies. I mean, I have a 13.5. I have an 8.5 laying around somewhere. I obviously have the 17. I just thought 8.5 was like way too much motor for how small this is. Like it's not a big car. 8.5. Chris is saying 8.5. Is it 8.5 or 6.5? It is 8.5. 17.5 or 13.5 would be good. I did 13.5. No, I did 17.5. I mean, it's not in yet. I could drop in. I could find. Turn down the EPA. Turn down for what? You know I'm not a big turn down the EPA guy. You know I'm never going to do it. I'm going to stick to 2S, which is a good idea, I think. I did not realize that there were two of these. Are they different? Epic, go 4S. So this is MA27 idler gear. Did they just give you two? It looks like they just gave me two, but I'm missing a bearing. Bearing, who sees the bearing? Because, oh, it's right here. You want to roost or get roosted? I mean, I think I'll just be running by myself, so unless I just beat myself up about it, I think I'll be okay. Let's put that in there. And then this goes in here. Here's a question for everybody in the chat. When you're building a plastic gear transmission, would you grease the gears? To me, it doesn't need no stinking bearings. I did get bearings and full hex hardware in this kit, guys. Bearings and full hex hardware, which is pretty good. Well, some of the, yes. So Savart is putting grease in it. Should I use their lithium grease? Do they call for grease? They weirdly do not. So I have one yes. Grease in the gears. Yay or nay? I got one more to put in before I button this bad boy up. Let's hear it. Lithium, yes. Nope, I use white lithium. I have mono. Oh, wait, I do have lithium. Where's that? There's that. Is it under here? Nope, I ain't got it there either. It's somewhere, fellas, but it's not here. I've used white lithium. I don't have lithium. I have with me currently black old low C, or words I can't pronounce. It's molybdenum grease. Those are my options, folks. Or I have this is ball diff grease. This one, ball diff grease, fancy grease, black grease. Diff is going in. Parts are falling off. No, Chris says. Ooh, then we're going no grease. That's why we're going low turn transmission. They don't address the idle gear. How come there's two? Anywhere in these instructions. So no idle gears going in. Okay. So we're going to put this together like so. Transmission. Guys, we built a tranny. Yes, grease. Well, I don't have the right grease, so no grease. We're running it dry. Raw dogging it. I probably shouldn't say that. Okay, so then this by 23. I got 2 of these. Okay. I'm going to put one of them here as per instructions. I'm going to put the other one here. And I'm going to put this way. Go onto your little hole, and we're going to screw this on. I cannot wait for build days in winter when I am in here in a jacket because it's cold. Because I got to tell you, fellas, it is hot as balls in here right now. Next video, Brock explains the difference of grease and a tamiya gearbox rebuild. Oh, Chris, that's funny shit right there, bro. No tamiya grease. Tamiya doesn't even get bearings normally, let alone grease. Oh, shoot. I forgot the cover. That's why there's a spacer. Next video, Brock sends gearbox to Chris to rebuild. I forgot the little plastic piece, which I thought was on that other big one that I was throwing around. Oh, I threw it under here. Yeah, this piece right here. B8. B8, B8, B8. Couple flush mount cuts. So it looks like this. We're going in this way. And we're going in with this here. This here. This goes on this way. And it looks like this is going to fall apart and then go on like this. And then this goes on this way. This way, this way, this way. That fits better. It got better. And then I need a 10 mil by 3, which this should be 10 mil by 3. Dude, anybody who does not have a set of calipers, go down to Harbor Freight, pick yourself up a set. They are cheap and amazing. Like, they're so nice to have. Like, you gotta have, and they don't even have to be nice ones. These are general, like, super cheap. I know, I need to come get it. Bring it tomorrow! Yeah, right. I do need to come get the AC. I don't think I'd run it in here. I think it'll be too loud anyways. Did that get louder? Because I put it on me. I just realized it was on the ground silence. Let me know if that fan's too much. I just put it up so it's actually on me, which I don't know why I didn't do like 6 hours ago. Okay, so that is in there. T12. Where were those T parts? T12's right here. T12. Alright, so we got T12 and then T9. Yeah, there's no way this thing can hold an 8.4. The pressure plates are plastic. 8.5 is going to disintegrate this transmission, Chris. Like, it's there. It can't handle this. It's not a low C. Get in your home. I've been really struggling with these pins tonight. I swear, when you guys aren't watching, I do a much better job of building. Like, I really, really do a good job. Yeah, okay, now, spur goes on here. Also, this is an 86. Everybody was telling me I should get a smaller spur. but I don't have one, so I can't necessarily do that right now. 13.5, 12S, done. Screaming. Okay, now I need MA6, which is a 3mm washer, which washer would mean metal to me. So I'm gonna put this one on. And then this. Also, as I'm doing this in this current section, I just remembered I ordered the slipper kit for it. And I'm building the whole transmission. So when I rebuild the transmission, I'll put the slipper kit on. Woo! Butter smooth. Butter. 150 mile an hour BBX. I don't know if I could get to 150, but what if we did speed runs with this car? That could be really, really fun. Speed runs with the car. All right. All you advanced geniuses in the chat, I forgot I needed a bigger pinion, and I'm not going to look for one now. Like, why does Tamiya keep, like, why do I need this little paper washer in between the motor and motor plate? Why? Discuss it amongst yourselves. $150-mile-an-hour BBX would be pretty fun. That's not great. This was 485. Full circle juicy, and it's not. Oh, I should have known it's brewed in Fresno. Heat block expansion against the plastic. Okay, but it's metal. Metal on metal. Motor's metal. This is metal. That shouldn't make a difference, right? I mean, I'm going to put it in, but I wondered that. And they want you to do something else to it, which I am not going to do. But we will put it on. So it looks like it goes here. And we have 3x6, 3x6. And a 3x6 mil washer. There's one, two. Oh, is this two? Yep, I think there's two of them together. Well, then, beats me. You and me both. Is this? I thought this was two, but it's just one. Josh, how much Vicodin did they give you for your procedure, bro? Josh is out here too smart for the chat tonight. They're dropping out that big brain knowledge. Big brain knowledge. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to be a rebel. Take that. I want this and this one. I'm not going to do it. And you can't make me. That's what I think about that. Look at your phone. Oh, I have it on like the slow chat. I can't fix it now. Jake's in the corner around now then. Stream output. I think it's down here in advanced. When I reset up the stream next time, Chris, hopefully I'll remember. Yeah, it's like a weird slow mode bullshit thing that like they just put on it so you can't spam it, but I forgot to take it off tonight because I always use the same settings, but then my latency the last time was so long that I wanted to reduce it. So I changed the latency, but forgot to change the other thing. So yeah, now you're in comment slow mode. I wanted a better pinion, but I don't know where any pinions are at the moment. No handshake wheel, quantum realm. Anything in here worthwhile? No, I need a 20 tooth. But I only could find a 23 the other day. We're just going to drop on this 18. I think I should be able to change it afterwards. And what does it say? Anything here? Oh yeah, it says put it on. Okay, thanks. Goes in and it's pretty good. And we'll loosen this up. Set the gosh dang gear mesh. Does anybody use a different method than the paper method? Do you just go by eyesight? You slam it all the way in? What's your guys' standard gear mesh process? I, for the dawn of time, have just come in here like so, and I'll just rip off a single piece of paper, like yay. And then I just thread it in between, and if it pulls out, it's good. I always make sure there's little like creases on it. If it's too tight, it doesn't come out, or if it pulls out with no creases, then it's too loose. And this is the way I think I've been doing it since I got into RC. Does anybody else do anything different? There's sometimes where I just get lazy and like eyeball it, especially with Mod 1 or 32 pitch. Just wing it. Yeah, I'm gonna feel like the same way. The paper method is not like a bad method. It's super easy. You always have some paper on you, so it's not hard to do, but I'm wondering if I can get to this transmission while it's on the car to replace that pinion and spur leader. But I'm probably gonna have to take the whole thing out anyways, because I'm gonna have to grease it. And also I'm gonna have to put that slipper clutch, or the slipper system in it. Which I think would be nice to have it slip. All G's go by feel. Do you close your eyes as you're feeling it, Chris? That's what I need to know. Okay, so this can go over here. Now this goes in with 3x8, which I'm assuming are these for here. And there's a little key in process, but I need to put these in because I have my suspension already built, because I did this a little backwards, just a little backwards. And then 3x15. Oh, what size this is. Wait, what are you talking about? You know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a 16, so it will just be a mil long, and we don't care because no one is ever gonna see it back here. I'm gonna do it left-handed this way. Oh, it's gonna take a hot minute. Get back to the dominant hand. Brr. Dude, I'm about to have the BBX fully done. I have the body panels already painted. I went with the Spat Sticks Battleship Gray. And then I am going to run all the stickers because I want kind of a box art looking truck. Custom said left-handed, almost like someone else is building it. That's really funny. And let's see, am I going to get lucky, or are these just going to instantly line up? Of course they are. Why aren't there left-handed Lexan scissors? I don't know. That seems like they would never sell any of those. The amount of guys left-handed and in the hobby have got to be pretty few and far in between. That's not good. A piece just fell off from somewhere. I need a new set of Lexan scissors. I've been rocking these Bitty Design ones, the black ones. These things stay sharper so much longer. But yeah, hundreds, but not millions. There you go, Chris. $100 idea. Viterra left-handed scissors, buddy. Viterra left-handed scissors. My left hand is basically useless. Like, it does nothing. Bow, 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 bow. I lost the, I lost the charger when I moved a bunch of stuff around to my impact drill for RC, and I cannot find it anywhere. I didn't want to show it on here, but I've been embarrassed because I'm just using the real, like, you can't tighten with it, but at least you can make some progress, like getting it in to like the spot where it needs to go. But yeah, that's what I've been using lately. That is in. Okay, now we need to get to the step where you put the other stuff on, all the stuff I skipped. I did that, I did that, I did that. I did this. No, I gotta put the radio box on and the driver, but the driver I painted at Reef's RC shop, so that is still there. That goes in there. This is on here. That's on there. That's on there. Put on wheel. Oh, here we go. There's like a bumper. Oh, yeah. So we have the bumper, which is, I think it's this thing right here, I'm assuming. Doesn't give me a number, but this is the only thing that looks like it. Yes, they are way too small, and they suck to use. Yeah, cutting any, oh wait, maybe it's this? Oh, these are the sidebars, I'll need these next. Sidebars, which I don't know if I want them. I'm gonna show them to you guys, we can make a decision. And I think I need them because there's a hole in the chassis, but I'm not stoked on them. Oh, there's a whole rear cage section that I do not have. I also got to mount that. This will come in here. Motor mounts are perfectly long enough. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff I am missing. There's this hood for the ESC. Which, okay, so I'm getting distracted. Okay, this is the mount. So 3x10. And we want 3x10. Yeah, like that. That's for that car. I have a bucket for this car. Where the fuck is it? Bucket. Who's got the bucket? Where's the bucket, guys? I put it in a Ziploc bag so I wouldn't lose it. I know, it's embarrassing. But it's not in here. It was with, oh, you know what? I didn't put it in a Ziploc bag. I put it in a servo box. Servo box. I had so many plans to take those training wheels off, but I don't know. I'm still not that good at driving it where I want to walk over there with my lazy ass and pick it up every time it falls. That is a 12. Please be a 10. It's also a 12. Yeah, right. Kids aren't going over there. It's also where the freak is a 10? Okay, this is going to be an 8 watch. Out. There's a 10. Okay, so this goes on like this, and then this is going to mount it in. This is going to hold this into that for this. Get it. So, there we go. And now we need another one. That's too small. That's a rod end. This looks too big, but we're gonna check it. That's gone. I'm not finding that. That's never coming back. I think this one was too big. Fast, slow. I feel most vids folks don't know how to ride. Yeah, it was a learning curve to figure out how to drive, but not as much as I thought. Like, I saw some guys really struggling with it, and I was like worried for a hot minute, but I don't know, I picked it up pretty quick. I've been having fun with mine. 8s. 3x12. Oh, please be right here. 3x10s, 3x10s, 3x10s. Maybe looking at that dry gearbox. There ain't nothing in that gearbox but hopes and dreams, Chris. Hopes and dreams, because it is living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. And rear bumper with 2 different types of hardware is in. It's on. So these Nerf bars, I am on the edge about, but I think it needs them. I've seen them all, and I think I'm just going to put them on. But I thought it might look a little more streamlined without it. Okay. That is still on there. And this is here. Damn, this plastic is tough. Throw that in there. So, I don't know how these go. These go... These go here, like, how do these go? Says they go back here. Oh, it goes into the... Wait, what is this talking about? It can't go onto the suspension. That doesn't make any sense. I'm assuming it goes... What is the other one? Bear with me. There's a couple crossover pieces that work with this build. Why is this not looking correct at all, guys? The instructions say it goes... Oh, it goes into here? No, that doesn't make any sense. It looks like it mounts right under this piece, but there's no way that's possible. So then it looks like it mounts here. Oh, maybe it mounts... Looks like it mounts here. Where's the freaking box? Box is over here. Let's look this up. There's a fair amount that works of the upgrades. It's on the Tamiya website. You can click on upgrades and it shows a couple. They have really nice aftermarket shocks for them. There's a couple really cool things they have. But for whatever reason, I am struggling like nobody's business to figure out where these mount. Like, it says it's up here. So it's up further. So it's here, here, and here. I think you just got to pinch them in a little bit. Yeah, you can adjust toe, but not camber. Yeah, no camber adjustment, but you can adjust toe. I just do not get how this... There's already a screw in there. So this comes... We're probably going to switch projects because nobody would ever want to watch this. Also, this is loose down here. I'm bored with myself trying to do this. Because, like, it would make sense for it to hit here, but then, like, you're not going to wrap it around the tower. Okay, so this... It goes like this, and it looks like it mounts, but there's a bolt there, which there's no place for it to mount, unless you go here, there it is, here, here, and here. Yep, there it is, here, 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 I got it. All right, give me a screw. What size screw do I need, peeps? I need a 3x8, which we just saw a ton of those. Where are they? There's one. There's one. I said I saw a ton of them, but I'm finding one now. There's two. 3. Is there another? Oh, here we go. 4. What'd you do? We watched this guy count screws tonight. It was a fun time. 5. 6 people, we did it. All right, so this is going to screw into here. It's going to go right into here. I'm going to get this in, and then this is going to go into here, down here, slot into here. We're making it, people. And then this. That would be really funny. A little civic stance. I don't know. I've been really enjoying these Tamiya builds. This is like the 4th one I've done recently. And it just, they're all so weirdly, like the way they work on everything is funny. And like the way the parts bags like don't always line up is funny. But they're a pretty good time and they don't cost a ton. Like I think the new kit on this was $250. Not crazy. But yeah, I built this. Obviously, I built the Sand Scorcher. I built the CCO2 for UST this year in February. And I only crawled it for like 5 minutes. And as a joke, I put a for sale sign on it. And this guy who collects real Broncos had one that looked just like it and offered me full asking within like 5 seconds. Yeah, no, they're not performance at all, but they're just super fun to drive. I mean, I still drive the Sand Scorcher every so often, just like in the front yard or in the backyard, and it's still just so much fun to just like get out and putt around with. The CCO2, that was a bit of a pain in the ass to build and wasn't my favorite build, and performance sucked on it. But I hilariously didn't want to build the shocks, so I dumped Pitbull Chronic shocks on it, which were like more than the whole kit. And then did a couple other wild things that I probably shouldn't have done to make it cool. But it was a pretty fun time. Okay, so this hood looks like it just slips in here. But I put I'm not gonna be able to run this because I put the cap, and this is gonna interfere with cap running. Because like I don't think it's gonna go wide enough. Maybe it is. Let's just see what happens. Okay, so now we need J7. J's I think are silver J4. It's like, this is J5. Where does J5 go? J5 goes down here. Okay. But I don't see J7. So we'll work on that next. Drink more of that Fresno beer. It'll fit, dude. I don't know if I can. We went, like we rented electric, the Super 73s yesterday while at Dana Point, and we cruised to like 5 breweries, and it was such a good time. It had like really good beers. To come back to that Fresno Drek, it's really hard. Really hard. It's not good. And it was like $4, which is shocking. I think that's why I'm more mad, because it was just a single beer for $4. No, I think I'm done with that. So this looks like it mounts here. But I'm assuming it mounts with the nice side up. And mounts like... Maybe I'm wrong. Mounts way better like this than the other way. It won't even fit the other way. Reclaimed water. They got the water out of those sprinklers that have the purple warnings on them, so you know they're not drinkable. That's where they decided to get this grossness from. I've noticed with this kit, there's a bunch of different types of plastic, and the gray stuff is very flexible, which I'm semi-worried about. It's just like flexing out, but we'll see. Maybe I'm just worried for no reason. And we're not going that fast, and it doesn't have any grease in the transmission, so it shouldn't be that bad. It's not that bad. It got better. So this looks like it goes on like this, and now we have to find J7, because J7 is important to this next piece, and I don't see it. That's not the right color. Here we go. J7. J7 for the win. We got a bingo here. And I think flex is good. That means you can bash it around, true. But it just doesn't seem like it has enough grab in the plastic to hold a screw. But we will find out, and I'm probably worried about it for no reason. They know what they're doing. That's why they make the kits, and I pay to build them. So it looks like this is gonna sit all together like this, and then this is gonna sit in here. Yeah, and then these look like they mount sideways. Sideways where? Sideways where? So this keys into here. And looks like it should mount into this thing, but these are not sideways. So it takes 2.6 by 8 cat head, which should be this bad boy here. So we'll throw this in to give it a little test. Give it a little test. I gotta figure out how to clean off this wrench. Nope, it's not that one. This is the one I want. And this is the one I want here. On your bug crawler, will the rear scorcher motor cage fit or can be fitted? It might be able to be fitted. I would have to drill holes in that 3D printed piece, but it kind of comes with this nice little piece here. there's a company, I forgot the name, but you can send them any 3D printed part and they will make it out of metal for you for a pretty reasonable price. I saw Matt with the Scale Builders Guild did it for the bugger chassis, but it added so much weight he had to completely respring the rear, so he ended up not going with it. I think the black one I'm going to spray with Steel It, so that way it's a nice gray color, and then run it from there. See, I'm just convinced I have this on the wrong way. It just does not look 100% like the photo. And it doesn't make sense for these things to be facing up. But it also looked like it was going to be a real struggle bus to put them on the other way. And that... into here. Okay. So... like, this looks more reasonable, but then it doesn't line up at freaking all. Yeah, that's the way they want it. And this mounts into there. But maybe once this spaces out, it'll come out to it. Chris, do you still got your Scorcher? You still drive that thing at all? This goes into here. I'm still not sure where these mount in. Like, because this mounts here. No, it mounts like this. That goes into there. This sits into here. Oh, they go there. It's all coming together when you put it on right, folks. Like I said, Tamiya knows what they're doing. They are expert truck builders. No one builds a better two-wheel drive off-road sandrail than Tamiya. I apologize for doubting them. Should have known better. They got their shit together. Dogs are freaking out. That goes like that. This goes in here. I don't think I tightened this one down because I got distracted. Okay, so this is held in with a 3x12, which I thought we got out, but I think we used it on something else. So this goes in here like so. The Scorcher one is better. I don't know, I might sell the plastic one. I put that metal one on mine. There's no way the metal one will fit on there. But the plastic one might, if I can find it. I think I just threw it in the trash, though. I was in a bed like, I don't need this. Yeah, I don't understand. Let's not go in it. We don't need it. Okay. So then for here, we're going to use... 2x6x10s again. This goes in here, which goes in here, which goes in here. I put the wrong one in. This doesn't seem like it's going to fit at all. That is not a 10, that's why. I need a longer one. This a 10? I tell everybody to get calipers and then I don't even use them. This is a 10. And I'm assuming small, 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 small. I probably put the other 10 in here somewhere. Bet it's this one. Bet it's this one. Yep, there it is. And then this is what was meant to go in there. We'll put this back in. Never driven it? How have you never driven it, Chris? That's wild to me. I could not wait to drive the Scorcher. I got that thing running and drove it in the driveway right away, and I've driven it a couple times since the race. I was stoked for it. In order to tighten, I can't get him to grab at all. Well, I think we might. Are you supposed to put a nut in? Yep, you're supposed to put a nut in, guys. Guys, it's real important that you read the instructions. You really gotta expand your mind and read a little. I don't know how many times I've had to tell you, instructions are key. They know what they're doing. Read them, and it'll make your life so much easier. But I did not read them. I'm just rolling through. It's 1 minute to 8. I think I'm going to end at 8 tonight, guys. Been live for 2 hours. Had a great time hanging out with anybody. If anybody's got any last questions, hit me up while I put these little pieces in so I do not forget tomorrow. They are A3. This has got to be A3 right here. A3 there. Also, I forgot to text the wife. I was hungry because I did not eat dinner. But now she's home, and I'm still hungry. So that was a red choice. What did I do with the other A1? Now, what's holding these on? These are held on by a 2mm by 5, which is going to be microscopic and right here. Yep. I'm just going to put this one in so I don't forget to do it when I flip this thing over when I finish working on it tomorrow. Well, guys, I truly appreciate everybody joining, everybody hanging out, all those that participated in the chat. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Turn on your notifications so you get notifications the next time I'm live. Otherwise, you might miss out. But other than that, have a great one, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.